Alright, so happy spirits everyone, because the new map is pretty much awesome. But there's one more thing nobody is talking about. How the map has some deep secrets and Easter eggs. I'm Fatman, be sure to subscribe for more Valorant as it would help you out a lot, and I will be talking about the new Icebox map secrets we got. I definitely suggest you try it out because it was actually a lot of fun for me. But we're gonna be going a bit deeper so I can tell you what I found on the new Icebox. What's really important to note here, while the new mode is out, there is still a lot of things unclear. Let's talk about the new agent. What happened to him? Is he just a distraction now? Will he even come out this year? Will he come out in Act 3? Will he come out later next year? Will he come out never? And that's what I'm gonna be discussing today. I fully explored the Icebox map and all the secrets it's holding. And believe me, there was actually a lot of Valorant secrets. Now before I start the research, I just want to let you know that there was no cheat mode. There somehow isn't a cheat mode yet because Riot doesn't want us to find everything right now on Icebox. For the new mode, I just used some skates and my time. What if I told you I found more? I found more about the new agents that's coming next year, and I definitely wanted to show to you guys. So when spawning, I spawn near a penguin that will make much more sense later on. And also some nice festive music, a little Christmas tree I will explain also later on. Just listen to this for a bit. I'm really surprised you're there, huh? How does this connect to the new agent? And listen very carefully, cause this is what I'm about to explain. It took me some time researching this, but this actually adds to more backstory for the agent we might be getting. If you notice the numbers here, they're actually really close numbers I will highlight for you guys, but it stops on the 15th, which I am suspecting that this is a clock. This is a clock like the Memento Mori one, the time agent. It all makes sense, guys, and it leads to this dark tunnel that actually makes no sense on Icebox. Now if you go out of bounds on this, it really doesn't show anything, right? It's most likely connected to the lore. However, it says here it's Terminal 1. Here we have a nice little penguin over here. What's really nice with this, however, is that you can't really see it because you don't have cheats on. However, there are 24 numbers here. 24 until Christmas. The date is basically 24, right? And this is the same Easter egg and countdown we got for Killjoy. It's really important to note here that Valorant loves to tease their agents with such little details. Such little details you cannot unsee. It's such a nice little add to the new agent, and the Killjoy had the same thing and later on with the release. What I do have is more questions. What does the tunnel do? This definitely leads to more answers, but it doesn't fit in a single video, so be sure to subscribe, because all I can say for now is that this tunnel is actually shown on the map. Now this is definitely gonna be pretty much cool, but if you see here, there is a TF2 piss and jar. We also saw this jar on Heaven, and just a little Easter egg I found. Moving on, this is a really fast Easter egg. I think it was also on the primary Icebox, but it's really nice seeing like on the right Radianite, on the left the scientist that actually left Icebox, which I find pretty cool. But we have a bit more info about the agent. Now I don't know if Dan the penguins are actually connected because there's 6 of them, and also Valorant, has more agents than that, so it might lead to something. But what's really interesting here is, this little gift gift over here actually leads to the Icebox secret boat. Well, it doesn't look like much, but I have high suspicion that this boat, as we have a few wild theories, that it's actually connected to the new agent. And you could actually, if you skip back, you could see Dan the Penguin at that secret boat just waiting for you to look at it. Now this is the Valorant agent submarine basically, and instead of the new agent, they are trying to cover their tracks. At Riot, they just put random images. Before, there was the old samurai agent, which is really confusing. It's like they're trying to hide something. And now if we go to the new location, you can see it's beautifully decorated, but there's one more problem. The Christmas tree you see here, where the pod is overtaken. So there is no agent there, or for example, no more secret samurai. Where is he hiding? Where did he go? I'm definitely interested into that as well. And considering he's right here, now this room hasn't changed a single bit, and this is what really scares me. I don't know what would concern me more, if this room was decorated or if it was not, because it's simply not touched, and this just confirms it. Riot knows about us knowing about the agent. We can see a little Easter egg here. Think outside the box. Icebox basically, and it's a really nice Easter egg from the developers. I basically love them. I love their map, but there is a lot more things we might see about the new agent here. So here's a little Easter egg. I think it's an Easter egg, basically kingdom here, and that translates to KD if you kind of pause it. So KD and the O are revealed. Now I know this Easter egg was actually here before the new update, but it's a really nice one. But that's not what I'm gonna be mainly focusing around. You can actually see the Radianite peeking and oozing out, and I think it's really nice that they include lore as well, especially because this guy is pretty much scared for his life for the Radianite to drop onto his head. I think it's a pretty funny thing if you see here actually someone putting a sign to watch out, and it's not even the crates that are scary, it's the Radianite turning him into an agent. Before I continue the video, do you think the agent is connected with this Icebox map? Let me know down in the comments below, and we'll get down to what's next. Well, this one is my favorite. It basically shows the Winter Wonderland skin. I first think it might be connected to Radianite, considering what we saw on Ascent, but not really. They just said they wanted to make basically another world, another dimension from what they saw from other games and movies. They wanted to implement it into Valorant. You can see over here like every single Radianite box is stuffed, but this is something really interesting about the new agent. No, but seriously, here's the teddy bear. You know, we saw him around. We saw him 7 months ago. We're seeing him now with the Diamond Penguin and his friends. Everything is super fine. And this is a really important thing nobody is talking about. On the left you can see this old lady painting. You see this painting is a lot, no issues at all, but on the right there is a bigger secret. Now I might be speculating here, but why the heck is he holding an operator? And it's really confusing. Like, I don't know if this could be connected to the new agent. The left one definitely isn't, but the right one, it seems just so confusing for me. It might be a slight Easter egg that, you know, an old person or older painting from the 15th century or 16th century has a gun, but that gun is drawn out of the picture itself. You can actually see how Valorant maps are detailed, especially on the tight schedule lines they have. So not only do they have to create new maps, they also have to work on older ones. And it's really slippery on Icebox, I can tell you that, because slippery is also a big secret. We have Killjoy, we have Sky, we have Viper, we have Reyna, we have Breach, we have Brimstone, we have Sova, we have Viper, well, that wasn't Viper, we have Jet, and there is no agent on this SOC. This is really interesting. Is he affiliated with Kingdom? Is he doing some other things? Is he working for himself? we'll probably see pretty soon. When that clock hits 0 or basically 24, I'm pretty sure we'll get some news, because before Act 1 they want to release the agent and it's usually 2 weeks before. I think it's a pretty good theory. Now they didn't let me through here and I don't think there is anything specific over here, but there is a bigger secret on the other side. Now there is also a mistletoe, so be sure to find your Jet so you can kiss her on the cheek. That would definitely help you out a lot. They also added a secret bell over here that doesn't really work when I shoot it. I know I have it on mute, but it doesn't really do anything. It's just a creative thing. But this is what I wanted to show you guys. If you go over here, it says like a little Easter egg, keep up the great work basically. But I'm pretty sure this is where scientists research for the new agent, and there's some fireplaces in the background and you can just see how these maps are super detailed. Like, this is actually insane. The servers are detailed, the computers are detailed, everything is so at its place. And I don't know who had so many Christmas trees, but it's definitely nice seeing those as well. This is all the research I could do today. I will definitely be returning to the map, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. It will help me out a lot. And hopefully you get some more info about the agent. It's really nice. We're actually seeing a future here on what could be happening. I really appreciate you here. If you could subscribe, that would help you out a lot to know everything about lore, the new agent, and more. I'm Fatman, and be sure to check out my other videos on the new agent and everything else. See you until next time.